Hi everyone, this is Krishna Maths Science faculty. Today you have to discuss new concept trigonometry. Last class we completed sets. In this class we have to discuss trigonometry. Already you learned introduction in 10th class about this trigonometry. Today you have to discuss trigonometry ratios, identities and allied angles. Okay, after compound angles, multiple angles, submultiple angles, properties of the triangles, heights and distance, each and everything we have to learn. Now in this class we have to discuss, first one is introduction of trigonometry. Next one is angle. Angle means depends upon rotation, how many types of angles. Next one is measure of angles. Here first one is sexagesimal system. Second one is centesimal system. Third one is circular system. Next we have to discuss trigonometry ratios. Next one, trigonometry identities. Next one is allied angles. Trigonometry allied angles. In this allied angles we have to discuss complement angle, supplementary angle, each and everything we have to discuss. Okay, now we have to see, coming to the point here, introduction means. Actually, this trigonometry is a branch of mathematics which deals the relation between the sides and angles of a right angle triangle. This is a right angle triangle. Here A, B, C. Right angle at B. Here right angle is how many degrees? 90 degrees. Okay, the trigonometry is branch of mathematics which deals the sides and the relation between the sides and angles. Actually, this trigonometry is derived from Greek word tri. Tri means three. Gonia means angle, and metron means measure. Hence, the trigonometry means three angles measure. Okay. The father of the trigonometry and the Greek mathematician and astronomer Hipparchus, he gave the first, the relation between the sides and angles depends upon right angle triangle. Who gave? Hipparchus. Hipparchus is the father of the trigonometry. Hipparchus is a Greek mathematician. The great Greek mathematician and astronomer, he gave the relation between the sides and angles depends upon the right angle triangle. After this trigonometry was developed by Indians. After developing this trigonometry, this is migrated where? Arab countries. Okay, Europe via Arab countries. From India to Europe it is also migrated via Arab countries. Okay, now this is the introduction. And what is the use of this trigonometry? What are the use of means? We have to use, this one is engineering and astronomy. Okay, now next, nowadays it is used in the stock market trends. Okay, this is the use of the trigonometry. Mostly this trigonometry used in the engineering part. Engineering means construction, building construction, dam construction, road construction, and this is tangent of slope. Tangent of the slope, you know that. Okay, tangent of the slope, and distance, how to find the distance of a mountain and distance between the two planets, each and everything we have to use this trigonometry. Now we have to discuss each and everything one by one. Now see here, introduction completed. Now what is angle? First one is, see here, this is one ray OA and this is another ray OB. Now see here, this is initial ray. Initial ray, it is subtended some distance up to where it is OB. The O is subtended up to B. That means the amount of rotation between two sides, the amount of rotation between two sides is called an angle. The amount of rotation between two sides having same point is called an angle. Here, this side is called the initial ray and this is the terminal ray. And this is the common point is called vertex. This is the amount of rotation is called the angle. Now, this angle is how many types? Depends upon rotation. Actually, rotation two types. One is clockwise, another one is anti-clockwise. See here, this is the initial ray. Initial point, origin, this is horizontal line, x-axis, this is y-axis. This is a ray, it is rotated anti-clockwise up to here. Anti-clockwise means this angle is positive angle. Suppose this initial ray is rotated clockwise, then this angle is called negative angle. Okay, right, see here. Actually, this coordinate axis, we know that who is the father of the coordinate? René Descartes. René Descartes has given the relation between the algebra and geometry. Then see here, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is y dash, this is x dash. Now we have to represent algebraic numbers, even integers or any numbers also. You can take integers 1, 2, 3 this like. Here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Now here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. This is plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. Here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay, now see here, depends upon sign. Okay, this is a first one, this is a plane. This plane can be divided the reference axis or coordinate axis divided into how many equal parts? 1, 2, 3, 4. Each part is called one quadrant. This is first one, this is a second one, this is third one, this is fourth one. Now see here, this is plus and this is minus and plus. Minus x-axis and this is x-axis is obvious and ordinate, and here x-axis negative and y-axis also negative. Here x-axis positive, y-axis negative. This is like four quadrant. Now we have to represent a point on the coordinate axis in the first quadrant. Now this is P. Okay, now we have to draw a perpendicular on x-axis and y-axis also. Now this is A, this is B. See here, now the distance from the origin to point A is equal to x. This is the x-axis. And the origin to the point B is y units. Now here OB is equal to AP. OB is equal to how much? Y. Then P also same is equal to Y. Now this is OA is equal to BP. BP is equal to OA is equal to X units. This is X units. Now this point or ordered pair can be represented as Px comma Y. Now you have to draw a line, join a line. That means this is a diagonal, this is a square or rectangular, anyone. Now you have to draw a rectangular, it's a diagonal. Now here this is perpendicular means how many degrees? 90 degrees. 90 degrees. Now see here. One by one I will explain. Okay, this is a 90 degrees. Now you have to take this one. This is 90 degrees. this is x, this is y. Here this is origin O, this is a P. P. Now this is right angle triangle means by using the Pythagoras theorem. What is the Pythagoras theorem? The square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the square of the other two sides. Then this is, you can write here r. R is equal to under root of x square plus y square. Okay, now see here. Now this is also one complete revolution means 360 degrees. Now see here we have to find the trigonometric ratios. What is sine? Here angle is theta. Angle is theta. See here. What is sine theta? Sine theta means the distance from the P to the perpendicular distance from the P and x-axis by radius of the circle. See here, distance, perpendicular distance from point P to x-axis by radius of circle. Radius of circle. Actually sine, it's a definition is this is the correct. What is the sine? The perpendicular distance from the point P to x-axis, point P to x-axis by radius of the circle. What is the radius? Now here sine theta is equal to normal, our book has given sine theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. Here opposite side, that is the perpendicular distance, opposite side by hypotenuse. This is sine theta. Actually trigonometric ratios are mainly three types: sine, cos, tan. Thereafter remaining is derivable. Derivable means cosecant is derivable from the sine and secant is derivable from the cos and cot is derivable from the tan. Now see here. Now cos theta is equal to, here cos theta, see here the distance from origin to point A by radius of the circle. Same this one is right as theta opposite side by hypotenuse. Now tan theta. What is tan theta? Tan theta means here sin theta by cos theta. Sin theta by cos theta. What is sin theta? Theta opposite side by hypotenuse whole by theta opposite side by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse cancel. Thereafter theta opposite side by theta adjacent side. Sorry, here theta adjacent side. Theta adjacent this one. By mistake I written here. Now see here. This is the trigonometric ratios. Now you have to write derivable trigonometric ratios. Sine, next one is cosecant. Cosecant theta means 1 by sine theta. 1 by sine theta means here hypotenuse by theta opposite side. Now same secant theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. 1 by cos theta means here hypotenuse by here theta adjacent side. Now see here cot theta, same cot theta. What is cot theta? Cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta or cos theta by sin theta. Now this is theta adjacent side by theta opposite side. This is a 4 trigonometry ratios. Now you can write here what is theta opposite side. Here AP by OP, then AP is equal to y by r. Same here also cos theta depends upon, you can write here x by r. Next one is x by y by x. This is r by y. This one is secant means r by x. This is x by y. This is trigonometry ratios. Now we have to discuss, this is ratios. Now how to measure an angle? How to measure an angle? See. Measure of angles. Measure of angles, actually how many types? 3 types. First one, see here. First one is sexagesimal system. Sexagesimal system, or this one another name is British system. Actually this system is used by Britishers. British system. Okay, now see here. What is sexagesimal system? See here. This is circle. This circle can be divided the reference axis, x-axis and y-axis. How many equal parts? 4 equal parts. Okay, this is the origin. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, x dash and y dash. Now see here, this is a total how many degrees? Total 360 degrees. This is one circle means 360 degrees. Okay, here what is a degree? This is the initial ray OA. The initial ray is rotated 1 by 360th part. The initial ray is rotated 1 by 360th rotation at the center. It forms 1 degree, it's a center. Suppose here it can be divided into how many equal parts? 360 equal parts you can divide. Each equal part is 1 degree. 1 degree means here total 360. You can take the fraction. Fraction means total 360. You can shade only one part means, how to write here this fraction? 1 by 360. That is 1 degree. Once again listen. This is the initial ray OA. Then you can take this is B suppose. The initial ray is rotated 1 by 360th rotation. 1 by 360th rotation. 1 degree is formed at the center. 1 degree is formed at it's a center. This is the measure of angle in sexagesimal system. That means one circle can be divided in how many equal parts? 360 degrees. Okay, this 360 degrees is rotated. Required time is 1 hour. 1 hour. 1 hour means how many minutes here? 360 degrees is equal to 60 minutes. Then 1 minute is equal to, here 0 0 cancel, 6 1 are 6 6 are. 1 minute is equal to 60 degrees. Now see here. Here total 360 degrees can be divided into 360 equal parts. Each part is 1 degree. Now I will take this one quadrant. That quadrant you can take here. This is one right angle. This is right angle 0. This is 90. Then here total 360 degrees, 360 equal parts. Then here 90 degrees means how many equal parts? 90 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 89, 90. This like you can divide 90 equal parts. Each equal part is 1 degree. See here, this is the part you can take here. This part is, this is one part, that is 1 degree. This is 1 degree. Now this 1 degree can be divided into how many equal parts? 60 equal parts. This like you can divide again. 1 degree can be divided into 60 equal parts. Each equal part is 1 minute. Here they said each equal part is, each equal part is equal to 1 minute. Then here how many equal parts? 60 equal parts. Then here this is 60 minutes. See here. Suppose here again you can take this is one part. This is one part means 1 minute. 1 minute. This can be again divided into how many equal parts? 60 equal parts. That means here 1 minute can be divided into 60 equal parts. Then each equal part is 1 second. 1 second means you have to write here 2 dots. This is the sexagesimal system. The Britishers also following this method how to measure an angle, but there is no specified units in this method. Okay, now see here. Second one, measure of angles. Second one is centesimal system. Centesimal system, another name is French system. Actually, this centesimal system used by French mathematicians. Centesimal system or French system. French system. Okay, here first one is sexagesimal system or British system. They measure the angle in degrees, but here centesimal system or French system, they measure in which units, not units, which method, that is grades. Now see here. Here this circle again you have to take here. This circle can be divided the references axis, 4 equal parts. Each equal part is one quadrant. Now see here. Before they divided this circle into 360 equal parts. Now this French mathematicians, they are using centesimal system. They divide this total, divide into 400 equal parts. On equal parts, 400 equal parts. Each equal part is one grade. Each equal part is one grade. Now you can take this is one right angle or one quadrant. One quadrant you can take here. This is how many equal parts? Total 4 equal parts means 400. Here at 0 to 90 degrees means this is how many equal parts? 100 equal parts. 100 equal parts. Each equal part is one grade. Okay, each equal part is one grade. Again, this one grade can be divided 100 equal parts. One grade is divided 100 equal parts. Each part is equal part is 1 minute. 1 minute. That's why 100 equal parts means 100 minutes. Again, this one part can be divided 100 equal parts, and this is 1 minute. 1 minute can be divided again 100 equal parts. Each part is 1 second. That's why 1 minute is equal to 100 seconds. This is the centesimal system or French system. They measured in grades. Okay, this is not units. Okay, now next one is radian. Radian system or circular system. Radian system or circular system. Radian or circular system. See here. See here, this is a circle. Now this is an arc. This is an arc. The amount of rotation between radius or arc, the amount of rotation of an arc of length L is equal to radius of circle. The amount of rotation of an arc, its length is equal to radius of the circle is called 1 radian. 1 radian. This is C. 1 power C. Okay, the amount of rotation between two radius, its length is equal to radius of the circle is called 1 radian. 1 radian. They actually, we are 360 degrees. It is equal to 2 pi radians. Then here 180 degrees is equal to pi radians. 90 degrees is equal to pi by 2 radians. And 45 degrees is equal to pi by 4 radians. Okay, this is the radians. Now 1 degree is equal to how many radians? Or 1 radian is equal to how many degrees? See here, 1 radian is equal to how many degrees? 57 degrees, 16 minutes and 20 seconds. 1 radian is equal to, radian its power is C, you can write here. 1 radian is equal to 57 degrees, 16 minutes, 20 seconds. Then 1 degree is equal to how many Radians 0.1746 radians. 0.01746 radians. This is the three systems. Now relation between sexagesimal system or British system, next gradients or French system or centesimal system, and radian system or circular system. See here. Here three systems we took. This is one right angle. Now this is right angle means here 90 degrees by d per degrees d you can write here. Now grades, one right angle can be divided into how many equal parts? 100 equal parts. This is each one is one grade. Next one, C. Here C means here pi by 2. 90 degrees means pi by 2 by C. Now this is write as here pi by 2C. This one is right, this like d by 90, here g by 100 and 2c by 5. This is correct relation. Now what is the use of this one? Suppose they are also given any measure to any measure. Suppose degrees has given, converted into grades. Grades has given radians, radians to degree, degree to radians. But mostly we are also using degrees and radians. Grades rarely. Okay, now see here one example I will give. One, how to converted the CR. 45 degrees has given. This degrees 45 degrees can be converted into radians or grades. See here, right here d by 90 is equal to g by 100 is equal to 2c by 5. 2c by 5. This relation you have to take here. Now degrees to grade. Degrees to grade means degrees how many has given? Here 45. 45 by 90 is equal to g by 100. Now 0 0 cancel. 9 ones are 9 5s are 45. Here grades 10 into 5 50 grades. Same this degrees can be converted into radians. Very easy. See here. First you can use this formula, thereafter without using I will tell. See here d by 90. D by 90 means here 45 by 90 is equal to 2c by 5. We want see here 45 ones are 45 twos are. Now we want c means here pi is going here. Pi by 4 is equal to c. Pi by 4 c. This is radians. If you don't know this method means actually we are also using degrees to radians, radians to degree. Very easy. See here. Pi radians is equal to 180 degrees. Then 1 radian is equal to pi degrees by 180 degrees by pi. Suppose degrees radians has given means we have to convert it into degrees means you have to multiply this one. Suppose here degrees has given 45 degrees is converted into radians means pi by 180. Pi by 180. See here 1 degree is equal to pi by 180. This is very easy. Now you can write here 9 5s are 9 2s are. 5 ones are 5 4s are. Pi by 4 radians. This is also very easy. Okay, now I will give one problem. Listen. Okay, this problem you have to see here. If one angle of triangle is 2 by 3 x grades and another one is 3 by 2 x degrees, while the third is pi radius by 75x radius, then find the measure of angles. Here all are converted in degrees. Now we have to convert in degrees. Here 2 by 3 x grades has given. Grades. This grades you can see here converted into degrees. D by 90 is equal to 100 by g by 100. Here grades has given. G instead of you can write this one. Here d by 90 is equal to 2 by 3 x by 100. Now see here this is 0 0 cancel. Now d is equal to 2 by 3 x into 9 by 10. This 9 cross multiply. Now 3 ones are 3 3s are. 2 ones are 2 5s are. Then 3 by 5 x degrees. This is 1. Already second one degrees has given. Second one 3 by 2. 3 by 2 x. This is 1. This is 2. This is 2. Next third one. Third one is pi radians by 75x. See here. Here 1 degree is simple. Here 1 degree is equal to, here 180 degrees is equal to pi radians. Then here 1 radian is equal to 180 by pi. Then this is also you can write here 180 by pi radians. Pi cancel. Then this one is 5 ones are 5, 5 5s are 25, 5 3s are 15, 5 6s are 30. Next 3 5s are 15, 3 1s are 3 2s are. Then 12 by 5 x degrees. Now you have to add these three angles. Actually sum of these three angles is equal to how many degrees? 180 degrees. And a triangle means this is a triangle. Sum of these three angles is equal to 1 2 3. Now angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degrees. Angle 1 is equal to here 3 by 5 x plus 3 by 2 x plus 12 by 5 x is equal to 180 degrees. Now you can take LCM. This is 3 by 5, 12 by 5. This is 15 by 5, 15 by 5 plus 3 by 2 x degrees is equal to 180 degrees. Now here 15 by 5 means 5 ones are 5 3s are. Now 3x plus 3 by 2 x is equal to 180 degrees. 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 3, 9x by 2 is equal to 180 degrees. 9 ones are 9 2s are 18, x is equal to 2 into 2, 40. Now first one is 3 by 5, 3 by 5 x. Now x instead of you can write here 40. 5 ones are 5 8s are 8 into 3, 24 degrees. First one is 24 degrees. Next one is 3 by 2 into 40. 3 by 2 x. 2 ones are 2 20s are 20 into 3, 60 degrees. Next one is 12 by 5 x. 12 by 5 x is equal to 40. 5 ones are 5 8s are 12 into 8, 96. 24 60 96. 24 60 96. This is the first option. Okay, note down. Now we have to discuss allied angles. Allied angles. First one is standard position of angle. Standard position of an angle. See here, standard position of an angle means, see here, we have to observe two figures here. This is one figure, x axis, this is y axis, this is x dash, y dash, this is angle, this is A, this is B, this is O. Now we have to observe one more figure here. This is x, this is y, y dash, here x dash. Now here this is P, this is Q. See here, standard position of an angle. Standard position of an angle means the angle is said to be standard position of an angle. Its vertex is coincide with the, its a vertex is coincide with the origin of the reference axis. Once again, when an angle is said to be standard position of an angle, the angle, its vertex is coincide with the origin, and initial line, initial ray is coincide with the x-axis. Then this angle is said to be standard position. See here, this angle, its vertex is coincide vertex, and initial line is coincide with x-axis. Then this angle is said to be standard position of an angle. Now see here in this figure, this is vertex is not coincide with the origin, but this is coincide with the x-axis. That's why any one condition also not applicable, means this is not standard position of an angle. Okay. Okay, now standard position of an angle means angle AOB. This is the standard position. This is not a standard position. Now allied angles means, what is an allied angles? when two or more angles, their difference or sum or difference is equal to 0 or multiple of 90 cr. When two or more angles are said to be allied angles, then sum of the two angles or difference of the two angles is equal to 0 degrees or multiple of 90. Multiple of 90 means here 90 plus or minus theta, or 180 plus or minus theta, or 270 plus or minus theta, and 360 plus or minus theta. That means here this is 90. 90 plus here 90 means 90 minus 90 means 0. It is equal to 0, or otherwise it's multiple of 90. See here multiple of 90 means here n into here 90. n into 90 means here 2 into 90, 180 plus theta. This is theta. Okay, this theta is multiple of 90 degrees maybe. Okay, now this is the allied angles. Now see here, in this allied angles, now we have to discuss one more concept. See here, this is x-axis. How to change the angles in the reference x-axis? Already we discussed before the coordinate axis how to represent. See here, this is horizontal line, this is vertical line, this is x dash, this is y dash. Now this is quadrant 1, and this is second quadrant, third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. Now here this is plus and plus, this is second quadrant, minus and plus, and third quadrant minus and minus, and fourth quadrant plus and minus. Now see here all are positive. Which one is here? This is 0 degrees, this is 90 degrees, and this is 180 degrees, this is 270 degrees, here this is 360 degrees. One complete rotation. Now here 0 plus 90 minus 0 plus theta and 90 minus theta. That means here the angle is lies between 0 and 90 degrees. 0 and 90 degrees. In between the angle is there. Then here all are positive. All are positive. All means sine, cos, tan, secant, cosecant and cot. All are positive. First quadrant. Why it is positive, why it is negative, further I will explain each and everything. Listen. Now this is second quadrant. Here 90 plus and 180. This is the limit, 90 to 180 degrees. 90 to 180 degrees means that theta is lies between 90 is less than theta is less than 180 degrees. That means 90 plus theta and 180 minus theta. Now we are sine and its reciprocal cosecant only positive. Remaining all trigonometry functions are negative. Now this is a quadrant. This is all you can write here silver teacups. Or otherwise add sugar to coffee. Add sugar to coffee. This is also okay. Or all silver teacup. Right. Or all students take care. Right. This is also third quadrant. Third quadrant means here this theta is lies between 180 to 270 degrees. Now theta is lies between 180 is less than theta is less than 270. Now T means T per tan, and its reciprocal and opposite is cot theta. These two only positive. Remaining all are negative. Now this is the fourth quadrant, 270 to 360 degrees. That means here theta lies between 270 is less than theta is less than 360 degrees. Here which one is positive? Cos and its reciprocal secant only positive. Remaining all are negative. Now before going this one, I will give first something here. First one is reciprocal angle. Reciprocal angles. Reciprocal angles means here sine reciprocal is cosecant and cosecant reciprocal is sine, and cos its reciprocal is secant and secant reciprocal is cos, and tan its reciprocal is cot, and cot its reciprocal is tan. Now opposite angles. Opposite angles. What is the opposite angles here? Sine opposite is cos and cos opposite is sine. Next, cosecant opposite is secant and secant opposite is cosecant. Now tan opposite is cot and cot opposite is tan. Now what is the use of this one? Very easy. Till now we know that the trigonometry up to 0, 30, 45, 60, 90 degrees only. We don't know. Suppose here sine 550 degrees, sine 540 degrees. We don't know. Then how to do? See, very easy. Here one complete rotation is how many degrees? 360 degrees. 360 degrees means here this is the fourth quadrant. 360 plus means first quadrant. 360 minus means here fourth quadrant. Now see here. Now sine here. One more small concept. Here number of right angles is even. Okay, function angle is no change. Okay, angle means here sine no change. Sine not sine. Function is not change. Function unchanged. Okay, number of right angles is even, odd is odd. Function, trigonometric function, write its opposite. Write its opposite angle. Opposite angle means how it is here. Now here sine 540, how to write means here sine, here first given angle you have to divide by 90. 540 is divided by 90 means here 90 ones are 90 6 are. That means here 90 into 60. 90 into 60 or 6 into 90. That means this is number of right angles is 6. 6 means even or odd. Plus here you can write plus or minus, no problem. 0 means you can write plus or minus, both are no problem. Here 6 right angles. 6 right angles means this is up to 4 right angles. 5, 6. 6 right angles means which quadrant? This is a second quadrant. Second quadrant you have to check here sine is negative or positive. Sine here positive. That's why here sine 0 degrees. Sine 0 degrees. This is number of right angles is even. Sine number of right angles is even. Okay, 90 into 60. 90 to 60. Or otherwise if you don't means you can do it one more way. 0 degrees if you are confused means here 90 into 5 you can write here. 90 into 5 plus 90. 90 into 5 plus 90. That means here 5 means here 4, 5. This is first quadrant. Thereafter plus or minus. Plus means you can go next, minus means same. Okay, here plus means here. This is which quadrant? Which quadrant? This is second quadrant. Second quadrant number of right angles are 5. Number of right angles 5. Here sine also positive. That's why here sine, here number of right angles 5 means odd. Odd means you can write here opposite. Sine opposite is cos. Cos here 90. Cos 90 is equal to 0. If you don't know this like means directly you can write here sine 90 into 6 plus 0 degrees. This is even, no changes. Even means no changes. Sine 0 degrees. Sine 0 also 0. You can find this like only. Each and every angle. Okay. Okay, thank you children. Next class we have to discuss total concept and problems. Okay, thank you. We are watching my videos.